Financial relief could finally be on the way for millions of Americans. Congress passed a nearly $900 billion COVID aid package late last night after months of fighting. When the president signs it, it will allow $600 checks to go out by the end of the year.
The bill includes a lot more than just COVID relief. Take a look at this. We want to show you what it looks like on paper, a whopping 5,600 pages long. Can you believe that? Wow.
Oh my goodness.
Many lawmakers said they had just hours to read it before voting, or perhaps just skim through it, really. Nancy Cordes is on Capitol Hill. Nancy, good morning.
Good morning. Despite that last-minute attempt, this big relief bill did pass both houses of Congress overwhelmingly. The Senate vote was 92-6, showing that there was plenty of support for a large stimulus package all along. Now, the bill is headed to the president's desk just in time for Christmas.
In the literal 11th hour, Congress acted late last night.
The motion to concur is agreed to
Bring relief to beleaguered Americans. $600 could start arriving in people's bank accounts between Christmas and New Year's, a promise from President Trump's Treasury Secretary.
People are going to see this money the beginning of next week, so it's very fast.
But it was a slow road to get here. As businesses shuttered, Congress sputtered over how to help the nearly 11 million unemployed Americans, nearly double the jobless numbers from before the pandemic.
We've assembled another historic bipartisan rescue package.
Democrats wanted a bill 3 times larger.
Today is a good day, but it is certainly not the end of the story. It cannot be the end of the story.
The stimulus checks will go to individuals who make less than $75,000 a year, or couples making less than $150,000. $600 more per child means a family of 5 will get $3,000.
I would like them bigger, but they are significant.
There's also $25 billion to help renters, $13 billion for food stamps and child nutrition benefits, and $10 billion for child care to help parents get back to work, plus $300 a week jobless benefits for the next 2.5 months. The top Republican in Congress insisted it's enough for now.
It's not too little too late. It's directly targeted at exactly what the country needs.
Democrats agreed to the shorter time frame for benefits in the hopes that they will have a stronger hand in another round of negotiations in 2021. That's when they will have a Democrat in the White House, and they're hoping their party will control the Senate. Jamie?
Yeah, we'll have to wait for that. Nancy, between this bill and the larger government spending bill, I read that lawmakers would have had to read 10 pages a minute. Do they even know what they voted on at this point?
You know, they knew the broad outlines, Jamie, but there's no way they were going to be able to read in any kind of detailed fashion through that enormous pair of bills before they had to vote on them. So there were some extraneous measures that ended up in these 2 pieces of legislation. Let me give you some examples. First of all, there was one provision that would make some illegal streaming a felony and would create 2 new Smithsonian museums dedicated to Latinos and women. That is something that actually had a lot of support. The bill also makes business meals tax deductible, and it includes tax breaks for craft brewers and distillers and even racehorse owners. Now, obviously, few of these measures are related to the pandemic, but a fact of life here on Capitol Hill is that at the end of the year, when Congress is scrambling to get out of town, they will often slip some of these measures into a bill that has to pass.
I don't see a lot of mom and pop stores on that list. Nancy, thank you.